House Churches. It is I, Natasha Pomeranke, finally a face to the name. I'm here to briefly introduce the discussion questions you're about to read, as well as just introduce a little bit about myself. So I am 21 years old and from Assiniboia, Saskatchewan. I grew up on a grain farm 15 minutes outside of the town with my 3 older siblings, and it was awesome. I have just completed 3 years at Eston College, and the reason why I'm in Strasbourg is to complete 5 weeks of internship, which goes towards my degree. I have thoroughly enjoyed my 2 weeks so far of being involved with the house churches, but as well with Deeper Life at SBC. I have loved getting to meet everyone, and I look forward to meeting the people that I have not quite yet. And and at the camp we've been demolishing a trailer that has mouse poop and mold everywhere, but it has been a blast smashing things. The topic that Lisa Barber has preached on this past Sunday was, she titled her sermon, God's Grace, the Game Changer, and it's based on Ephesians 2, 1-10. And as I was typing up the questions, I was reflecting on what have I perceived as grace. And the analogy I came up with is, if a friend came to my house and say they broke my favorite plate, and I would be upset, but I have 2 choices. I can either keep being upset and angry, or I can forgive them and buy a new plate or just carry on. And I would choose probably to just forgive and just carry on. But say someone broke into my house in the middle of the night and broke all my plates, including my favorite one, I probably would not be as willing to forgive because they invaded my house and broke all my plates. It would not be as easy for me to pour out grace. However, I think of it in God's terms, that God knows who we are. He knows that we're sinful creatures, that we have the tendency to have pride in our lives, or I know I'm prideful, but yet he still gave his son for us and poured out this undeniable grace, this undeniable love over us. And I just can't help but think of all the people that don't have that don't believe in Jesus, and it makes me sad that there's like half the world living in this freedom, but then there's also the other half that it's lost. And I hope to challenge you in the questions to reflect on what you think grace is and how you think it is presented in our lives and presented by God. But I hope that it also pursues you and pushes you to sharing the story of grace that you have experienced from God, that your testimony, that what you've went through is a powerful story that can really impact other people. And so I look forward to meeting the people that I have not met in person, and I look forward to the discussions that I will be having at the house churches I'm attending this week. Thank you everyone for listening.